Hey there, guys! Welcome to another Daily Network video. This is supposed to be for the video for November 1st, but as of the time of recording this, it's actually November 2nd. So, anyway, that's not the point. The point is, we are 2 days after Halloween, and of course, you know what that means.
And now, 24/7 Christmas music. Halloween was yesterday. Christmas!
That's right, boys and girls. We are now officially about 8-9 weeks away from Christmas. The year's going by pretty fast, honestly. I'm kind of surprised by that. But because we're so close to Christmas, you're going to be seeing a lot of holiday specials on TV again. And I've been looking at some of the schedules that have come out recently, and I want to get my thoughts on some of these because they're interesting to say the least. So let's go ahead and start with the big one right here, and that is Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas lineup. Now, this year, for some reason, they're not doing the countdown to Christmas thing that they've been doing the last couple of years. Because usually in the month of November, they'll have a thing for, like, countdown to Christmas. They'll have all these different movies on there that range from, like, classics to modern movies. But they're still doing that, but it's under the Fun Day label thing, which is kind of weird. But there's some interesting films on there, too. I'll take a look at that when I get a chance to. But let's go through this 25 Days of Christmas schedule because it's kind of interesting. It's mostly a lot of the same stuff. So you got Holiday in Handcuffs to start, then the Simpsons holiday episodes, the Santa Claus trilogy, Home Alone's 1 and 2, Little Drummer Boy, Arthur Christmas I'm happy to see back on Freeform because that hasn't been on TV on there for the last couple of years. Of course, you got the Jim Carrey Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jingle All the Way is new to the lineup. I don't think that's ever been on Freeform before, but it's nice to see that back on the lineup. Jingle All the Way 2, not so much, but you're starting to see a little bit of a pattern here. Home Alone, The Simpsons, Santa Claus movies. Family Guy is also supposed to be on here for holiday episodes too, but for some reason it's not included here. Frosty the Snowman's back. Home Alone 3. Okay, Christmas Carol is on there. The Jim Carrey one. I didn't know that was on there because when I looked on here, that was not on there. So, yeah, Disney's A Christmas Carol is on there. Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph. There's Home Alone and Home Alone 2 again. Nightmare Before Christmas. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 again. For some reason, Daddy's Home 2. I guess because it takes place in wintertime, so they consider that a Christmas movie, I guess. It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie, which I don't think has ever been on Freeform before. I could be wrong there. Once again, Home Alone, Santa Claus movies. Home Alone again, Jingle All the Way. Christmas Carol, The Grinch, Arthur Christmas. Jingle All the Way, Arthur Christmas. The new Grinch movie. And then Night Before Christmas, Simpsons again. Santa Claus 1 and 2, Home Alone's 1 and 2, The Grinch. Starting to see the pattern here. The Grinch, Nightmare Before Christmas, Home Alone 2. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas. I think those were off of there for a while now, but now they're back on there. I kind of wish Mickey's Christmas Carol was back on there, even though the one that they show on Freeform is heavily edited for some reason. All the Toy Story movies and the Toy Story Christmas special. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of the same stuff here. Home Alone, they have all the Home Alones on here, including the sequels that we don't talk about after 2. Love Actually, this is the one that's on there. Office Christmas Party that's the only one that has like a premiere on there. But I think that's one of those movies that's there because, of course, Freeform is now part of FX, and Freeform, FX, and FXX are now part of the same conglomerate. So you also have The Night Before there. And again, a lot of the same stuff here, so there really isn't a whole lot of variety here, like in past years. Usually, I remember the days when Freeform used to have all these different classic holiday specials when I was a kid growing up. Like, I think one year they had the Garfield Christmas special, the Chipmunks Christmas special, the DreamWorks holiday specials, and the Flintstone Christmas special, all part of the same thing, as well as the old school Winnie the Pooh shorts from the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. But now, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much most of the same movies on here. Most of the same movies, most of the same specials. Not a whole lot of variety here, honestly, but I mean, most of the stuff on here is pretty good. Is a lot of the good stuff, so I can't really complain a whole lot. I do wish there was a little bit more variety here. I think this is exactly the same schedule they had from last Christmas, except Archer Christmas wasn't on here. But so that's the Freeform lineup. Now let's take a look at TBS's lineup, because they actually have a pretty decent holiday slate as well. So as you can see, it's not just TBS; it's also TNT and True TV, and they've got a nice variety here too. But I think this one's like much more widespread, because you got Star Wars weekend, all the Star Wars movies, including the TV premiere of Rise of Skywalker, which is Sunday night. Looks like Rogue One's there. Solo's the only one not on here, surprisingly. AEW, they've got The Grinch. They've got The Year Without a Santa Claus, too, which is surprising. They also have Polar Express, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Fred Claus, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. A lot of these movies were on AMC last year when they were it's because they were usually part of AMC's holiday lineup. I don't know if they're going to be doing that again this year or not, because a lot of their movies on here that were on AMC are now on TBS and TNT. DC movies, Justice League, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, Lego Batman, Wizard of Oz, Bob's Burgers Marathon, Friends Marathon, Practical Jokers. This is interesting. 24 Hours of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I did not see that there the first time around. That could be very interesting to see that movie all over and over. Maybe that becomes a thing like the Christmas Story ones. Star Wars again, there's Solo. Christmas Story again. And then there, Christmas Story marathons. And then after that, New Year's, different comedies, different Marvel movies. Back to the Future Trilogy on TBS. And the Winter Classic on TNT, so very interesting lineup from TBS, TNT, and True TV. I wonder if Cartoon Network's going to have a lot of these same movies on here, but we'll just have to wait and see. CBS, not that much there. It looks like they got the classics, Rudolph, Frosty, and Frosty Returns. Adele on Sunday, November 14th. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Different movies on here. I think this is the first time CBS has had like original movies in a while now. So a couple of Christmas movies coming. Price is Right holiday special on the Wednesday before Christmas. New Year's Eve Live. Rudolph, Frosty, Robbie the Reindeer, Story of Santa Claus. Holly Dolly Christmas, Kenny Rogers, All In for the Gambler. And then a quick look at ABC to wrap it up, because NBC and Fox have not put their holiday lineups out as of yet. The Magic Maker, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, Toy Story That Time Forgot, Very Boy Band Holiday, Sound of Music, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, Shrek the Halls, Prep and Landing 2, Frozen. I'm kind of surprised Frozen and Frozen 2 weren't part of the 25 Days of Christmas lineup, but other than that, it looks like pretty much the standard stuff here. Nothing too crazy there. So yeah, you can see nothing too crazy in terms of anything new or things coming back to the lineup, but just the normal stuff that they've had the last couple of holiday seasons, which is fine by me. I'm still that person that likes to watch these on TV whenever they show up once every year. Like I still watch the Charlie Brown specials on PBS every year. I still watch a lot of these specials every year when they come on. So kind of wish there was a little bit more variety here, but I'll take what I can get here. So that's it. That's how I wanted to do for this video. So check back tomorrow for another video, and until then, take care. Have a good one.